saw him in front of 200 of Manhattan's poets. They had no choice but to be gripped by his huge body, enormous energy, curls reaching below his shoulders, and by the things he was saying. Nothing exists! Nothing exists! Death does not exist! Nothing exists! Life does not exist! Nothing exists! No one exists! Everything is an illusion! The senses must be rejected! They cannot perceive reality! Being at the moment! Being is everything! Nothing exists! Nothing! Nothing exists! Nothing exists! Nothing exists! The red-cut stone stared at the moving river. The feelings that held the universe in a small tear, like the hawking from the cellars of Nevermore, purchasing the sky with their sweaty mouths pressed against the red stone, like fish in the belly of the universe, praying for the rain to never come, and to come, to see, to lie, to pray, to see like the falcon god of the heart, with his golden ashtray that collects the imprisoned madness of the tail of the universe, that bursts to the unbridled energy of all the atoms of Hiroshima, crashing over the bridges that tremble again the human world, waiting for the sky to end with the silver bullet that floated over the death and life, the beginning and the end, the end. The staring, silent black sky. The Amon River, the trembling hands, bending its head in the impassioned lost stare of non-understanding. And the gods died and cried at their death and wondered who would take their place. I had never seen anyone with such fire in their eyes. His feet stomped the floor. His right fist hurled itself to the air. And when he had finished exhausted and moved toward the exit, the poet, somewhat hypnotized, applauded. Perhaps not so much for agreement with what he had said, but from relief for just having been overwhelmed. He brushed right past me and left the hall. I naturally followed him. He stopped outside by a tree in the chilly November night to catch his breath. The beads of sweat on his forehead and neck were starting to dry. I stared at him. He lit a cigarette, leaned against the tree, and smoked. His right hand was still slightly trembling. Do you exist? No. Does that cigarette exist? Nothing exists. It's all an illusion, my friend. He turned and walked away into the night. I went back into the hall and asked the fellow at the door who this person was. The fellow whispered, "He's the one they call Copernicus. And it is all possible. Copernicus. Copernicus. And it is all possible. Copernicus. And it is all possible. And there's a true path. Copernicus. Recognizing nothingness and being only because it's wonderful to be. Even though being is an illusion and worthless and of no consequence. No consequence demands the reality which owns and controls the entire atomic orgy and is itself relative. This is the human condition. saw him at Mark's Hall, raging in front of 200 of Manhattan's poets. Raging in front of 200 of Manhattan's poets.
Raging in front of 200 of Manhattan's Raging in front of 200 of Manhattan's poets. Copernicus. Copernicus. Copernicus.
And it is all possible. And it is all possible.